Christ's sake. Okay. I'm just gonna, since I now have half the story to tell you, the beginning of this story was about 2 lunch memories from high school. And so very briefly, I was in a car with Maria, Jen, and Beth, and we go to McDonald's, and we have just enough time to order, eat in the car, and come back. And so the second memory is the one I'll tell you, and unfortunately, it won't be quite as interesting as it would have been with the first memory. So in any event, so I enter the Sea House cafeteria during lunch period, and I sit down with Maria, Jen, and Mary. Now, the chances that we're going to ever find Beth and Mary together are slim, and this is because in the 8th grade at a party, Mary and Beth kissed once. And somehow, after all these years, everyone knows about this kiss, and everyone's talking about this kiss. And now, Beth has gone to great lengths to make sure to remind us, every chance she gets, I like boys. And Mary has actually never declared an affinity for either sex, and actually just seems to like Beth. And so she, over the years, has managed to get notes to Beth, birthday cards, and a lot of presents that don't coincide with any Hallmark holiday. And so Beth is also often saying, over and again, I wish she'd stop. I'm at the table. Mary announces to us, tonight, after my father falls asleep, I'm taking his car and going for a ride. Would anyone care to join me? And so Maria and Jen are just like, oh my God, sneak out, break curfew, lie to our parents? No way. And I turn to Mary and I say, I'm in. And she looks at me and her eyes are like onyx and blazing, sort of as if to say, there's no way you're meeting me. She says, be ready at 12:30. 12:30 in the morning, I look out into my front yard, and it's pretty dark, but there's this little white glint where the moonlight is reflecting off of Mary's painter's cap. So I very gently open my bedroom window, and I climb onto the porch, and I jump. So I hit the ground with a quiet thud, I bounce off my heels, I roll once into an upright position. And then Mary and I hurry to her father's car, which is a Ford Orange Pinto. And she drives us along Route 128, and the roads are deserted, we don't talk a lot, and there's no singing along to the radio. We get to the New Hampshire Birder, double back, stop at a 24-hour gas station and put in exactly 1.5 gallons of gas so as not to arouse suspicion in her father. She drops me in my neighborhood. Now I sneak in through the basement in the back, and I go up the stairs to the kitchen door, and I turn the handle, and it doesn't move. I'm like, fuck. I forgot that every night my mother locks this door. So I spend the next few hours leaning against the door until I hear my mother turn the handle and the lock clicks. And then I wait like half a minute. I'm pretty sure she's somewhere here. My father's there, my brother's there, and I like run upstairs. I'm fully dressed. I grab my books, I run outside, and I run to the school bus stop. Mary had said when she dropped me off, I thought you were gonna wuss out. And now Mary was an extremely particular person in that she always had to wear the latest denim, Sperry topsiders. She popped the collars on her pastel Izod shirts. She was really worried about her grades and that she had to get into Boston College. The night that I jumped out of my window, I met Mary with her myriad flaws and insecurities, and afterwards, she knew that if she dared to dare me, I'd show up, and I did. That's it.